Hello, everybody. This is Bumpy Gaming back here once again, and for the first Fighting Game Sundays in a long time, we're going to be playing a game that technically isn't released yet, but I'm playing the closed alpha for, and it is MultiVersus. I'm also doing post-commentary this time, not dissimilar to the person who actually gave me access to the closed alpha. A special shout out to Lightning Cayo for that. Longtime friend and collaborator, helping me out and shit. I'll leave a link down in the description to return the favor. So yeah, MultiVersus. This is the new platform fighter from Warner Brothers. It includes all their characters from like their studio and DC and Cartoon Network. I think even Game of Thrones is in this. I'm still hoping for Rick and Morty from Adult Swim. Or at least some Rick and Morty rep. Alright, characters. We got Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, the meme character. Rain Dog, who is an OC, Do Not Steal. Steven Universe from Cartoon Network. And Garnet from that same show. We got Harley Quinn. Arya Stark, who's the Game of Thrones character. Finn the Human, Adventure Time. Taz from the Looney Tunes, who's actually voiced by Jim Cummings in this game. Jim Cummings also voices the channel's mascot, Mr. Bumpy. You got Wonder Woman from DC. Jake the Dog from Adventure Time. Superman from DC and Batman. Got Bugs Bunny from the Looney Tunes, the mascot of Warner Brothers, Tom and Jerry. And then we got Velma from Scooby-Doo. I'm starting out with Bugs Bunny here, again, since he's the mascot of Warner Brothers. So you figure they gotta make him like an all-around fighter of sorts.
Okay, Mac, if you say so.
That was perfectly timed, too. Oh, and I'm fighting against Batman. I'm fighting against CPUs, like, just to get a feel of the game. I do go online later on in the video, though. And this seems to be a Wonder Woman stage of sorts. I think this stage was actually in the cinematic trailer for the game. You know, the one that has, like, the Iron Giant. But yet he doesn't show up here. Honestly, I wouldn't mind playing as him. Though I'm sure they're going to scale him down like Smash Brothers did with Ridley.
Let me warn you, Doc. I won't be pulling any punches.
Oh god, I'm tired. I'm filming this like early in the morning. Yeah, this gameplay footage I recorded yesterday, but this I'm recording the morning of May 21st. Yeah, and already I'm liking this game so far. Very laggy in some parts, though I do wonder if that's because it's still in closed alpha. You know, you gotta wonder how far this is into... I mean, it looks visually impressive. And, wait, did I just see Mr. Meeseeks? I swear I didn't notice that when I first played. But I'm sure I just saw Mr. Meeseeks now. Yeah, this is really good of what I've seen so far. It took a bit of getting used to after playing Smash Bros, Nick Brawl, and Levels of Ether for so long. But I'm enjoying it. I'm excited to see more. And that Wonder Woman thing makes me think of Lola in Space Jam 2, where she's in the Wonder Woman world. And you know, since we're talking to Space Jam 2, I did hear rumors that LeBron James might be coming to this game. And, you know, if they can't get a real person into Smash Brothers, get one in MultiVersus. So if you're gonna put any real people in Smash, I'd say Mike Tyson would be pretty cool. There's a Punch-Out and shit. Acme Rocket. Yeah, Space Jam 2. That actually brings me to something. I actually really do like that movie a lot. I like it a lot, but it's not a good movie, though. I enjoy it more than I actually like it. Let's just leave it at that. I mean, I gave it a fucking 9 out of 10 on Letterboxd, but it is really not that... In terms of, like, writing, it is not that great. I just like having fun. Like, that movie provides a lot of fun. You know, all these mega crossovers companies are doing now. You know... That actually... Speaking of, I watched the Chip and Dale movie yesterday. I was surprised by how good it was. Like, I like that they incorporated other studios into it instead of just being Disney. I think that's I think that Chip and Dale movie might be the new gold standard for me when it comes to like mega corporation crossover. Well, not corporation, multi-corporation crossovers. You're supposed to something like Space Jam 2, which is like, oh, look at Warner Brothers. Look at all these characters here. Won't you buy our products? I say that as I play a crossover fighter.
Yeah, that's 3 out of 4.
Funny how shit works like that. Yeah, you know, Bugs Bunny's moveset is really nice. You know, I think the cartoon physics, I think they go well with Batman and his sort of like superhero stuff. I don't know what you call that. You know, I know in the cinematic trailer they had Bugs Bunny riding an Acme rocket with Arya Stark, and it actually fit in surprisingly well, to be honest with you. You know, I did post commentary thinking I would have more to say, but like I feel like I'm focusing on the video too much. I feel like or maybe if I had someone with me, that this would probably be better, in better quality. See, now I'm already fumbling my words. Also, Bugs Bunny, I was gonna make a joke of how Bugs Bunny's damage counter is at 69, but I can't anymore. I missed the opportunity. Damn, that would have made for some good commentary. Yeah, the match, as you can see, is stalling a little bit. Oh, listen to Bugs Bunny's victory speech. Listen to this shit.
And you know I had to do it to him.
Play again?
You know, that's actually one reason I wish I was doing this. Like, I wish I was doing commentary while playing the game. Like, when Bugs Bunny said that, I let out the loudest, like, what the fuck? Like, I could not recreate that reaction, no matter how hard I tried. I mean, I could recreate it, but, you know, it's not going to have the same impact now that I've heard it.
You know I had to do
it to him, Doc. Alright, for this next match, and my final match against the CPU, I play as the Tasmanian Devil.
That's actually quite eloquent.
Yeah, that is definitely Jim Cummings, because sometimes in Looney Tunes productions, like, they like to swap around voice actors. Like, I know, like, I think Jim Cummings took on the role of Taz after Mel Blanc died. There have been a bunch of people voice. I think, I'll give you another example, going back to Space Jam. The first Space Jam movie, I think Jim Cummings actually did voice Taz in that. But I think in Space Jam 2, Taz is voiced by someone different. I want to say Fred Tatasciore, I think his name is. I would have to look that up sometime.
I am here for everyone who needs me.
But I will say, I am, as a fan of Bump in the Night, I am happy that they got Jim Cummings to voice Taz for this game. Honestly, the world could use more Jim Cummings. Although I'm sure if Disney ever made a platform fighter, they would not put Winnie the Pooh in it.
Behind me.
Actually, why did I say if Disney ever makes one? I'm sure they're gonna do one at some point, but I doubt they're gonna add Pooh. Maybe they could add Peg Leg Pete.
Back, demon.
You know, he'd be fitting. All the Mickey Mouse characters would be fitting. Yeah, I don't know if you could see here, but I do struggle with the moveset a bit, so... I mean, I do that a lot in platform fighters, especially when I'm, like, getting used to them. Will say, I am planning on playing Frame Makers for the channel at some point.
Take this, beast.
Oh, take this, beast. Wonder if she says that for all the characters. Imagine if she said that to Shaggy when she goes when he's in Ultra Instinct mode. Yes, because they actually made that a real thing in the game.
Red team.
Yeah, Spoiler alert, this match I get my ass handed to me. That up smash of Taz makes me hungry. Like, I'm not gonna lie. In fact, all his moves do. The salt and pepper and the sandwich. For any Looney Tunes fans who know, is Taz known to be like a big eater or something?
Match point. Blue team.
Yeah, because I always thought of all the characters in MultiVersus, like Shaggy is the one who makes the crazy ass sandwiches. That'd be a really funny skit to see, like Taz and Shaggy making a sandwich, and Scooby-Doo as well, of course. I think this is the Batcave. Said everybody in the world. I'm sorry if I'm spouting obvious answers here. Yeah, I do run out of things to say a lot, especially in post commentary, which is why I stopped doing it for a while. So, you know, yeah, maybe in the future I'll alternate between doing in-game commentary and post commentary. Maybe for maybe from now on in post commentary, I'll have people alongside me. Wait, were those bats? Did those bats bring upon my downfall or something? I mean, I noticed it while why am I acting so clueless? You know what? Yeah, I should have done in-game commentary. I really should have. Alright, so we're about to do online matches very soon. After I get through all these screens here. Oh, is that Lumpy Space Princess? No, that can't be. I know that unicorn from Adventure Time. I don't know. Why did I just... Sorry. I hope there's not an angry mob of Adventure Time fans outside my house. I never watched much of that show, to be real with you. When it comes to like Cartoon Network in the early 2010s, I was always more of a regular show person.
People say I scare easy, but man, they haven't seen my other side.
Fun fact, the person playing Shaggy there is Matthew Lillard, who actually played Shaggy in the 2 live-action Scooby-Doo films. And he does Casey Kasem's like Shaggy voice spot on. That when Casey Kasem eventually retired, Warner Brothers actually got Matthew Lillard to voice Shaggy in the animated Scooby-Doo stuff. Yes, I thought that was pretty interesting. You know, as hated as the live action movies are, like I mean I enjoy those movies ironically, but one of the few things I enjoy unironically is how spot on Matthew Lillard does the Shaggy voice. I think for a while they had the actress who played Velma in those movies doing the cartoons as well. Though I can tell you for a fact she does not voice Velma in this game, or any more recent Scooby-Doo stuff for that matter. I think Kate Micucci is, or whatever her name is voicing Velma. Yeah, I mainly wanted to pick Shaggy for the memes. Like, you made me use 0.00001% of my power! You know, it's always nice when companies acknowledge memes of their IP. You know, this wouldn't be the first time Warner Brothers has acknowledged Ultra Instinct Shaggy. I know at the beginning of one of the Mortal Kombat movies, I think the Warner Brothers logo at the start has like Shaggy fighting Scorpion or something. Actually, it would be cool to see Scorpion or any Mortal Kombat character in MultiVersus. You know, if you're not going to have him in Smash Brothers, you might as well. Oh yeah, wasn't there a rumor saying NetherRealm was making this game? That didn't really come to pass, did it?
Match point. Blue team.
Not many people can take down a fusion. Nice work.
Also, I just realized we're on the same stage. which is something I realized then, but I forgot. Yeah, I'm so doing in-game commentary next time. Oh God. Man, I hope my yawning doesn't make you guys yawn. I'm not. I don't want to turn this into an ASMR video. I'm sorry, the joke was too good. Hey, at least this isn't the Shaggy voice from Scoob. Then again, I kind of doubt they could afford Will Forte. Well, then again, Maisie Williams is a fairly big actress, and she still voices Arya Stark in this. So, who's really to say? I can tell you this much though: at least this game has a bigger budget than Nick Brawl. You know, at least they have voice acting. Like, guess I'm not mortal. Well, I will say, you know what? No. I'm gonna do a line from Scoob in this Shaggy voice. Like, I never thought I'd say this, but Simon Cowell was right. You can't count on friendship. Yes, that's an actual line in Scoob. Cope. Which, coping is probably what you all did when you actually watched the fucking film. Yeah, I was on Twitter on that time. I would know. And this happened to every Warner Animation Group movie since then. You know, Scoob, Tom and Jerry, Space Jam gets loads of backlash online. I can't really say I'm looking forward to the backlash Super Pets is gonna get. And you know, if it hadn't been delayed, I would have been dealing with the backlash this week. Although probably not, considering I'm not on Twitter anymore, but still. You know, there'd be... It's not important. Yeah, I think this is the Adventure Time stage now. Here I am going for Shaggy again, because honestly that last match was complete bullshit. I don't know if you saw, but I was like trying to get up. I kind of fumbled the move a bit, and that's why I wanted to use Shaggy again. No, do not turn this into ASMR, Bumpy. Do not. And there's the unicorn from Adventure Time. The unicorn that I called LSP. Must have been on LSD when I said that. Like, zoinks! Ruh-roh! And actually, I just remembered, the actor who played Shaggy in Scoob, he's actually going to be in another Warner Animation Group movie, Coyote vs. Acme. And for those who don't know, you remember in the old Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons, like Wile E. Coyote would always use these rockets and shit to destroy the Roadrunner, and they would always be from a company called Acme, and they would never work. So the movie is actually a court comedy. It's about it's about Wile E. Coyote suing Acme for all their defective products, and Will Forte, who voiced Shaggy in Scoob, he's going to play Wile E. Coyote's lawyer. I heard they also got John Cena to play the lawyer for Acme. Wonder if they'll get Mr. Acme. Okay, you know what? If Mr. Acme's going to be in the movie, they need to have Steve Martin reprising his role from Looney Tunes Back in Action. Otherwise, what's the point? As for the movie itself, I could take it or leave it. You know what? Warner Animation Group, after Lego Movie 2 came out, like, they've gone down the shitter so much, it's kind of hard to have any hype for their project. Like, Coyote vs. Acme, the concept sounds cool. I'm just worried it's going to be another Tom and Jerry, where it prioritizes the human characters over the cartoon characters. Although what makes me a little more optimistic is that Warner Brothers seems to be treating the Looney Tunes better than Tom and Jerry. Because even Space Jam 2, with all its human stuff, it was at least about the Looney Tunes. You know, Tom and Jerry was just Humans the movie featuring Tom and Jerry. I honestly, a mutual puts it best. You could have easily had, like, that Tom and Jerry movie, you could have replaced them with Sylvester and Tweety, and it would not have changed a damn thing. And apparently Warner Brothers wanted the Tom and Jerry movie to be like that too. I heard on some podcast, like, some screenwriters were hired by Warner Brothers to make a Tom and Jerry movie, but the screenwriters said, they told the higher-ups they wanted to make it about Tom and Jerry and not humans, and then Warner Brothers was like, get the hell out. So I'm really hoping Coyote vs. Acme doesn't have the same fate. You know, it would be nice. Still not getting my hopes up, but you know, I want to see it to believe it, you know. Although Warner Brothers is no longer owned by AT&T, I heard they were kind of running the studio into the ground for a while, so let's see where this Warner Brothers Discovery thing goes. I mean, I feel like it's too late to change anything with Super Pets at this point, so hopefully Coyote vs. Acme is a glimmer of hope. And I say that as somebody who enjoyed Tom and Jerry and Space Jam 2, as opposed to really liking them, per se. You know, because I like those two movies, a lot of people did not. Although, I agree with everyone when I say Scoob was terrible. Yeah, and I don't have any hope for Super Pets. Coyote vs. Acme, let's see. Same with Toto, which, if you don't know, is basically the Wizard of Oz, but from the dog's perspective, and the dog's name is Toto. So. Yeah, I went on a bit of a ramble there. Yeah, back to the game here. These matches are stalling. Stalling! Stalling? Stalling! So you'd say I'm stalling. Ah! What am I, in Crazy Town? Yeah, these, I won't lie, these matches are a bit rough to get through sometimes. Oh, I say that now the match finishes.
I don't like to brag or anything, but man,
Rematch?
Okay.
Okay!
Okay! I don't know why I found that funny. Yeah, I got about like 5 or so minutes left in this
Choose
recording.
your character.
This time I chose Tom and Jerry. I already went on a whole spiel about them, so no need to repeat myself. This True Stem guy really likes Garnet, huh? Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, and Steven Universe is another show I never really watched.
Prepare yourself.
And honestly, I'm just not into the whole story-based cartoons thing. I very much prefer episodic stuff. Again, like regular show. And Tom and Jerry actually had their own, a couple fighting games, actually. They had Fists of Fury on the Nintendo 64. And then that game actually got a sequel on GameCube, PS2, and Xbox called War of the Whiskers. And the funny thing is, War of the Whiskers was actually rated T. And no, I'm not kidding when I say that. Yeah, that's just how it was back in the 2000s. Games based off Tom and Jerry, The Incredibles, and I think Shrek as well had a game that was rated T. You know, those games came out now, I guarantee they would have been like everyone 10 plus or something. Or just a standard everyone. Or hey, maybe they would have brought back the kids to adults rating, you know, K through A, which is like the Which for any youngins out there, that's the precursor to E for Everyone. Yeah, I believe Super Mario 64 is rated K through A. Yeah, that's interesting. Actually, is E10 still a thing? I don't know. I feel like I rarely see that. I don't really pay attention to ratings anymore now that I'm an adult, but I mean, it's just something that came to my head.
Match point.
I like that taunt. Yeah, some of the taunts, at least the ones I've seen, are pretty hilarious. You know, it's quite rare we see Tom and Jerry working together. What's sad is that this is probably one of the few times it actually works. You know, because there was the animated film from the 90s, which I haven't seen it, but the less said about it, the better. But there is an iconic meme that came from that movie. Tell me if this sounds familiar. We've got to have money. And what else? And then there was the recent movie, which I already went on a whole spiel about. You know. Actually, how much longer do I have in this? Okay, less than 2 minutes. Let's make the most of it. Yeah, I think, this match is pretty close to over. You know, this is the third match in the best of 3. Why am I explaining shit? I feel like I'm Luca from Shark Tale. Hey, boss, it was Lenny. He was wearing a disguise so we wouldn't recognize him. But now he isn't wearing a disguise, so we do recognize him. Pointless gag, be pointless. No! Oh, wait. I say that as if I'm...
Match point. Red team.
I say that as if I'm playing the game.
Victory.
Yeah, so I won that best of 3 right there. Gotta say, it's pretty rare I win this many matches online. You know, considering how many matches I lose in Smash and Nick Brawl. So anyway, yeah, that's gonna just about do it for my first impressions on MultiVersus. At least the closed alpha build. So, till next time, this is Bumpy Gaming going back under the bed. And remember, there are fates worse than death. Such as being an employee at Warner Animation Group who never got to work on any of their movies pre-Scoob.